Hello. So in this video we are going to discuss about how to set up the Raspberry Pi, the Pi. According to 2018 there is only like 3 models like 3B plus of RPi 3, and recently they have launched 4, I think so, but the installation of OS into the Raspberry Pi is actually the same. There are actually a lot of OSs for the Raspberry Pi like Raspbian, the Noobs, etc. etc. Currently I'm showing the installation process of the Raspbian to the SD card. So the basic requirements of this are a Raspberry Pi, a HDMI cable, a SD card, about 32 GB of storage or minimum of 16 GB storage, and of course a power supply for the Raspberry Pi, and a computer or a laptop which has Windows or Mac or anything in it. The next thing you require is you and yourself. You. First of all, you need to format your SD card, and you need to put that SD card in an SD card reader to connect it to your CPU. Just left click on the SD card, go to format and format to FAT32 and click on OK and allow it to yes. Remember, the data in this SD card will be completely erased after the format. After formatting, go to Chrome browser, download Balen etcher, which is used to apply the OS to your SD card. After going to the Chrome, search for Balen etcher and download it. Next,
just click on the right download option which is available right there.
Next step is to go to raspberrypi.org and download the OS. Go to the shown website. Click on software and click on OS download. Here there are actually 3 types of OSs available. You can choose your wish, but I would suggest first and second OSs. So they are actually pretty good in working with Raspberry Pi. Suggest to download using uTorrent as it downloads with more speed as compared to My Balen etcher has already got downloaded. Just click on it to run the setup. I think you know the basics of setup. Just click on next. So my OS file has also been downloaded. Launch the Balen etcher, click on flash from file, choose the downloaded OS file where you saved it from. Actually I've saved in it downloads because that's where my uTorrents download path is actually. And don't forget, just double check the SD card because you may lose data. And then just click on format. That's it, and you need to wait a lot of time because it takes time, as it is a 8.6 GB file of OS to format it into a 16 GB SD card. Yeah, it will take some time. So when it completed flashing, just close it, take out the SD card and place it back of your Raspberry Pi as shown in the next video. and also connect your HDMI. And power supply of the Raspberry Pi to the specific ports. Remember, if you're using a monitor like me, you need a HDMI to VGA cable, or if your monitor supports HDMI, just directly connect it to Raspberry Pi for the display output. Yeah, you of course need a keyboard and a mouse to connect to operate the Raspberry Pi internally. Plug the power supply into the power port and switch on. The switch and boom, you got your Raspberry Pi running with Raspbian OS. Now you just need to set up the basic things like date, place, and you need to connect your Wi-Fi to the Raspberry Pi for the working. Now here it asks for update, but just click on skip because it takes a lot of time in this process of update. Just go with the optional update which I showed, like using the command prompt in Raspberry Pi. After the completion of the process, open the command prompt in the Raspberry Pi, which is like on the top, and then just type the two commands like sudo apt-get update. Completion of the process, just type this command sudo apt-get upgrade. And then after the completion of the upgrade, just reboot the system using this command called sudo reboot. That's it. And that's it. You have your fully functional Raspberry Pi. Make sure you subscribe to this channel because there will be lots of projects coming up on Raspberry Pi and even lot more electronic projects. Yeah, so make sure you subscribe this channel, and if you like the video, please don't forget to comment down your idea about next video and also like this video. Till then, stay tuned. Tata, goodbye.